Hi, it's Tony Farrelly here again from Road.cc, and I'm talking to Emma Pooley. Hi, Emma.
Hi, Tony.
Right. First off, Emma, this is you're new to the Cervelo Test Team. How have you found the setup here compared to teams you've ridden for in the past?
Well, it's a very good setup. I mean, it's quite astounding. Well, you don't really appreciate the number of sponsors you have as a team until you meet them all in person and talk to them all about, in detail about what they're providing the team with, and so that, I mean, the setup here in the training camp is brilliant because not only do you get to meet the team, you get to meet the sponsors and talk to them about the products, and the setup's particularly good because it's a test team, so they'll take our feedback and use it usefully, and maybe use our ideas in future products and to adapt their products. So that the setup from the point of view of kit and equipment is excellent, and it's very well organised, and I like the fact that we're here with the guys because it means there's a bit more publicity for us, so it's good for the women's team, and it's a bit more fun, a bit more relaxed for everyone, I think.
And will you be doing your programme involve a lot of sort of interaction with the men's team, do you think?
No, I don't think so. After this, I think it's just sort of the launch, and then no, because obviously with different race programmes, sure. And there might be some training camps, but I mean, obviously, training at different levels basically, and unless it's recovery rides, and different times, different training programmes. So I don't think so, but I mean, so I think this is probably the most it.
And what do you think of the new bike?
Well, I've been out on S2 once yesterday, and it was lovely. Yeah, felt lovely and stiff to ride, and good on the corners too. Obviously, I'd like to ride a bit more before, but it was very nice to handle. I was surprised actually, because normally the first time you get on a new bike, even though you've set it up just how your old bike was, it doesn't feel quite the same. It's a very different frame, and but I was pleasantly surprised by how good it felt, and so I'm looking forward to riding it a bit more.
And riding the P4 in the time trials, that'll certainly be something to look forward to.
Yeah, I'm really excited about that. Obviously, I like nice time trial bikes. So they make a P4 with 650 wheels, I think. Oh, I think I'm going to be on the P4, not the P3. So I'm looking forward to trying that out, because obviously I'm not, a bit vertically challenged. So it's hard to build a bike with the right geometry for me for... I mean, it's not hard, but you just have to think the handlebars, basically, the handlebars the right height. You either need an ergo stem, or you need to build the handlebars coming out the forks, which is a bit of a pain. So I'm looking forward to riding a dinky bike for the time trial.
And using that aero drinks bottle, I'd be looking forward to that bit best.
Yeah. No detail spared, I think. I mean, we don't have that many time trials where it's worth taking a drinks bottle, so I think maybe the bottle cage will be off at most of them, because, in a 20k time trial, it's unusual to need a drink. But
you can't do that. Apparently it makes the bike more aero.
Yeah, no, empty bottle cages are bad. Maybe this one is better with a bottle cage and a bottle than nothing, but normally...
The bottle's integrated into the frame, so...
Okay, well then yes, I guess we'll have to have a drink then. Take something nice, yeah.
Yeah. My final question is a more sort of general philosophical one. Well, philosophical is probably stretching it. But it seems to me over the years, Britain's produced a lot of more women that have performed at the top level, possibly on the road, than men. Well, we've got an Olympic road race champion. We've got yourself, an Olympic medalist in the time trial. That's not really happened for men.
Won the Olympic time trials. So I think they've had a. Well, I mean, I think I'm all for equality and women's rights and everything, but I think it's very hard to compare, because there's been plenty of success on the road with Cavendish and lots of very good riders, and there's also just a much larger peloton for the men. So the women's peloton is clearly the best are the best and very, very good, but there's not the strength in depth. So if you get a few good riders, it's maybe easier to make an impact. And we're not the biggest nation, and cycling isn't huge in Great Britain, so that means there are fewer youngsters that take it up, and you need a big body of people, as in lots of people, not big bodies, to get the number of people who potentially got the talent to. And that's what British cycling is trying to do by going around schools and testing people, and that's great, and it's beginning to show through in the academy. But with the men, it's harder because there's just a much bigger international peloton. So to get them to come through, it's just, you know, to fight your way through the ranks is that much harder. But I think, you know, success breeds success. It's a much used phrase, and I think a few inspirational women like, you know, Nicole's quite amazing, and if youngsters want to be like her, then that's good. And I think, yeah, a bit of luck, very good support from British Cycling, and some good legs. But I wouldn't say that in a way to diss the men at all, because they.
No, fair enough. That was a dumb question. Sorry.
Of course, we're better, obviously, but not that much. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I think that probably wraps it up. Thanks, Emma. Good to talk to you, and hopefully we'll get to talk to you again in the future.
Hopefully, right. Thank you.